Hey everybody, it's it's your one and only, it's the man SpongeDart12 here with another playthrough. We're doing Gears of War this time, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, so right off the bat, we're gonna play some single player, of course, because I don't know if anybody plays online anymore. But we're gonna go into a new campaign. We're gonna start on hardcore because, well, hardcore sounds a lot easier than insane. So that's something. Right off the bat, we're gonna notice a whole bunch of different things going on. I'm gonna pretty much explain the entire series to you as we go along. Alright? So right off the bat, we start in a prison. Interesting. We see our character, and we see someone who needs to open the door for us. Pretty cool, actually. I've actually left subtitles on, so we know what's going on here. If you're wondering about the story, this whole part about the prison thing is kind of funny. When this game first came out in 2006, this game pretty much did not include any kind of way to know what happened, why Marcus was in the prison in the first place, and what was going on, and why all of a sudden he was getting broken out. In fact, to be honest with you, I didn't even know who Dom was. That's obviously his name, Dom. It's Dominic or something.
We've got two options. We can go back the way I came, through the guards' quarters.
We're gonna pick when this comes up eventually.
Or we can go through the prison blocks and get right into the fight.
We're gonna pick the training mode because I think it's important to establish how this game's gonna play right off the bat.
Let's take the guards'
If you've never played a Gears game, you'll probably recognize the style from other games, but here's the thing, Gears of War is actually the first game to do this style. Back in 2006, a lot of games weren't really done in this whole tank cover kind of style. Just move around, kind of, you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. This new move around kind of dynamic where you move from cover to cover with a single button and can fire from cover easily. This wasn't done before, so this game is a huge innovator in the game industry. In fact, the cover system actually has been converted. It's been put into God knows how many games right now. It's the cover system is very similar, and Uncharted pretty much uses a cover system very similar, even though in that game there's a jump button. So what happens is a lot of times you have to, in order to jump over things, you have to actually hit the X button. On a PlayStation controller, okay. On a PlayStation controller, you hit the X button to jump over the blocks. But for the most part, the circle button on the PlayStation controller does all that stuff. Other games that have used this style of gameplay have been. There's a game that just came out recently, I believe. It was last year. But it's called Spec Ops: The Line. If you haven't played it, it's not bad, but it is a game that uses a very similar style to Gears of War in its approach to cover fire and things like that. Another game that immediately comes to mind for me is Mass Effect. I know talk about Mass Effect way too much, but I love the game. I really do love the game. Right here, we're gonna take a look at how to cover. You just tap the A button, come into cover, and you can actually dive out from cover, go out of cover, jump over cover, and pretty much it's super simple. That's the problem. It's so super simple. It's surprising that it took this long to get here, but it did. And Gears of War is the first game. It's really one of the best games that you can play. Honestly, whenever I put this game in, I can't help it. It's the first game I ever played. Well, not played, I shouldn't say played. It's the first game I've ever owned on Xbox 360, because I actually played a bunch of demos in a Walmart one time. Call of Duty 2, that this game based on the giant monkey. It was a cameo That game with that game by Rare. Rare was still trying to make games. I never played the Perfect Dark game before one of my friends actually picked it up and played it there. But the demo was pretty cool back in 2006 to be able to play all these games right off the bat. Like we were, trust me. Fucking sweet. And I just used the F word for no apparent reason. I should have never said it. It's wicked sweet. That's all I gotta say about that. Wicked sweet to move around and play the Xbox 360 at the first time. It's actually one of the thing about the Xbox 360 and the PS3 was that they were both these new high definition consoles. This new thing called HD. You know, you'd usually go into the store, and if you play a game, it'd be on an HD TV, but it didn't look much better. It looked a little bit sharper on the Xbox and the GameCube and the PS2. But when the PS3 came out, it looked so damn good. I hope I can see that.
Get a frag in there!
Yeah, see, unfortunately, one of the things I don't like is having it dying right there. That's not cool. Thankfully, I could just load my last checkpoint up real quick. Ordinarily, I shouldn't die there, but that was my own fault. I didn't, I pulled out too quick and got myself killed.
Take cover!
I'm gonna tell you right now, this game will be if you do not use the cover system effectively. You cannot advance in this game without the cover system. So what's gonna happen, I'll tell you right now, this is gonna be the Let's Play of March. Play all the Gears games that I own. I know Judgment is coming out. I have not gotten Judgment yet.
What the hell's been going on in this prison?
I mean, well, obviously I haven't gotten Judgment yet. It comes out on the 19th, but I have no plans on getting it yet, mostly because of a money situation, but aside from that, I can get it eventually. I will get it, and I will play it, because I'm a huge Gears of War fan. I own all 3 in limited edition capacities. The only one I don't own is the Gears of War 3 that came with the Marcus statue. That was sick. I wish I had gotten that, but unfortunately, I bought in too much to the game not being very good. Whoa, what the hell? I've never had that happen before. First time for everything. That was weird. I've never seen that. I'm gonna have to apologize to you guys right off the bat. When I did a test play with my new capture card, I had no problems whatsoever. I was educated on through this game. Hit the button and run. Something happened. The door closed? Oh, the door closed. Alright, well, that's no problem. We can just hit the button again and run over there. So, you know what's funny is, I know I played Call of Duty 2, but I don't remember Call of Duty 2 having a sprint button. It probably does. Don't quote me on that. Don't ever say, oh, it doesn't have one, because it probably does. Understandably, I just don't remember using the sprint that often in that game, so this was the first game I remember where I had like this kind of like a sprint function. I'm actually gonna show off something you can actually blind fire in this game, which again, unfortunately for nowadays, this is if you're making a third-person game, this has become the norm of how you make a third-person game. And I'm kind of glad, I like it like that, but it's not the best approach to every game. A game like Uncharted really works well with it. Spec Ops The Line is just a game about shooting stuff, and it fits the whole tactical squad-based gameplay, which is what this is. You know, in Mass Effect, actually had a cover system when it came out, which the first game did, and it was nowhere near what it became. I think they wanted to modify it to make
I'll
it
take those.
better for the gameplay. Make it tighter,
They're
make
cutting
it
through
more
the door.
familiar,
Take cover.
make it more arcadey,
Take
because I
cover.
really do feel that Mass Effect 2 and 3 are more arcadey than Mass Effect 1. But here we go. We're about to shoot this guy up through a door.
Get
As you
ready.
can see.
Here they come.
It tells you that they're hurt. Let me tell you, I'm going to tell you a little secret about this game that isn't in the other games. But in this game, it's very easy. Don't bother picking them up, especially on the harder difficulties. I'm going to tell you right now, the harder difficulties, like Insane, you will find yourself not wanting to even move. These guys will murder you in a few shots real quick. You need to be able to pull off headshots. It's pretty hard without the scope.
Lock and load. You're good to go.
The sniper rifle to pull off headshots. On some weapons you can actually zoom in. This one does not have it. Neither does the Lancer. It's funny because this gun actually gets a scope in
Let's get out there.
games. It actually gets the
Delta
scope.
1, this is Delta 2. We're ready for extraction. Over.
But I believe it becomes a single shot gun rifle instead of the 3-round burst, which it is right now. Right now it's a 3-round burst. So it becomes a It becomes a 3-round burst in this game, but in all subsequent games, it's a single-round fire. Single-round fire and a lot more powerful, actually. I can't believe I died again. I'm seriously. You know, doing a test playthrough, I should have known that that's because I was focusing solely on the game itself.
They're cutting through the door. Take cover.
But
Take cover.
I gotta focus on the game, but I don't want to not talk and make the video boring. So let's see what we're gonna do here. We're actually gonna toss a grenade right in there.
Get ready. Here they come.
You can actually stand out a little bit longer in this mode, obviously. Only hardcore. Hardcore is definitely the definitive mode. Believe it or not, I can't do the coolest melee attack in this game. The Lancer, obviously. Anybody who's played this game knows what the Lancer is and what the Lancer can do. Most people, actually, chainsaws more death. It's pretty damn sweet. But that's in the second level. Right now, we're just doing the first level. We're almost to the end here. That'll be where I cut off the video. I just wanted to kind of get this video out of the way first. Promise you it's not going to be this short. Can't get I haven't talked about the. I know I haven't talked about reloading. If you're paying attention to my recordings, I haven't talked about it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna definitely get that fixed real soon. Definitely finish talking about that. Save some stuff. Not kinda. I want to save some stuff for the next episodes, especially considering that they're much bigger. So, now that we're done with that, we're actually at the end of the stage, so we're gonna pick up some ammo for whatever reason, I don't know. The ammo limit in this game is huge. I mean huge. I'm holding 780 bullets right now. I think the max you can hold is like 500 in Gears 2 and Gears 3. It's so much bigger in this game. But then again, this gun is a 3-round burst, so it needs more ammo. But even the 660. I want to say, yeah, 660 sounds about right. And in the rest of the games, it's 550. The 550 is because they downgraded the gun from 60 round clip to a 50 round clip. So, with all that due, that's fine.
Welcome to Delta Squad.
We're actually in the middle of a cutscene. This is
Where are we going?
right now.
Henry
A little
Square.
bit later in this cutscene,
Colonel
we're gonna get a
Hoffman's waiting for
huge piece of information about the story. Again, you won't know until we get to the third game. Until we finish the third game, that's when the entire story comes
are you
together. Because
the
you will not
Marcus
understand
Phoenix?
what
The one
happened
who fought
really
at
on in this
Ashfield
game until you
Field?
play the third game.
Yep.
Wow, cool.
So, see,
Not really.
obviously he's acting down about something, about Aspho Fields, even though he says the guy Carmine there said something else. But, you know, it's Aspho Fields. Alright, time to meet the Colonel. Colonel Hoffman.
You! Traitor like you doesn't deserve to wear the uniform.
I know, sounds
Looks to me like you need all the help you can get.
whatever.
Step aside.
Right now, we're actually, as you can see in his hands, he's got the Lancer in his hands. So we start the next level with the Lancer. We don't start it with the hammer version of the assault rifle.
Yeah, right.
Sensors are picking up enemy
So we're gonna
movement
actually
close
let this
by.
cutscene play out. There's gonna be a part we're gonna stop at right after that because I want to make sure you see this because I don't want to have to deal with it.
Look out! Take cover! Move!
Shoot everybody. This is kind of
To the right!
this is my first big experience in games.
We now have the light
And
mass
I
bomb!
played today all
I'll
the
take out
Call
all
of Duty
these
games,
bastards
all
with
the
one shot! Up high! But it can't work if we
Battlefields,
don't have the targeting data!
various other
That's
ones I
why
can't
we
think of
need
off the
the
top of my head.
resonator.
All of them, basically, this
Watch
is my
the
first
sky.
experience with them at this
It'll map
level.
their tunnel!
One thing I remember big time about this was there was so much going on in the world compared to the games we played before. Medal of Honor. I played Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1, which is on the GameCube Xbox. And those games definitely were not like this. This game has a lot
We've
going
lost
on. There's a
contact
lot of
with Alpha
enemies on the
Squad.
screen, a lot of different areas you can
was
move
from
to.
every square.
It is really amazing
I
what
want
they
you
did
to get in
early
there,
on in the
find
system.
those men, and deploy that
Can't
resonator!
overstress it enough.
Will we have air support?
I love this
What?
game.
Are you kidding?
I
You
love the
are
series,
support,
but in
son.
particular, this game made
Nemesis
me
are
love this
keeping our
series.
birds out of the
I was
area.
so excited about this
You'll
game.
have to move in on foot.
When I bought it,
We're
I
screwed.
went out and I bought limited edition. Limited edition of Gears of War 2. I bought the limited edition
But the
of Gears of War
lieutenant here
3.
will be
I
feeding
was
you
so
intel.
excited about this
The
game.
smart thing to do right now would be to leave.
You get it done.
And while the sequels are not as good as the first game, they are still very well done.
That was satisfying.
Alright, so like I said, we're about to
I
end this up.
expect you
so-
to give me 110%, Phoenix.
I'm not doing this for you.
What is 110%? Because I mean, people say that all the time, like 110%, like 10%.
Enemy reinforcement!
Take cover.
Obviously, as we see right here, the ship actually destroys all the enemies for us, which is which is a great way to start the level because now we can actually
Get up those
stop,
stairs. Alpha's
pause
waiting.
the game, we can actually quit, and we can end up going to the next video. So, again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you. As always, guys, I want to thank you for watching my videos. Please hit the subscribe button, like, comment, follow me on Twitter, same username as before as my YouTube page, and again, thank you for watching.